Do you want to be loved? Do you sometimes feel unlovable? A long time ago, I used to think I had to prove my worth to other people. I didn't think I was funny or pretty or smart or witty enough. I often felt like the reason I couldn't fit into different friend groups was because I couldn't measure up to the standard of their standard of cool. Now, at 34 years old, I am able to accept myself for who I am and who I am not, but I had to walk out a lot of inner healing, and I continue to need more inner healing. Just recently, I experienced a major friendship loss, and it's affecting me very deeply. And I am having a hard time not believing that I was rejected and tossed aside, and that this friend doesn't even care that our friendship is done. Even in my pain, I can still feel impatient with myself that I'm not at the point of complete transformation. Do you ever wonder if your impatience with your hang-ups has to do with friendship wounds? Do you ever wonder if your struggle with feeling loved is because of the low-level trauma you've experienced as a result of friendship wounds? John 15:15 in the Passion Translation says, "I have never called you servants, because a master doesn't confide in his servants, and servants don't always understand what the master is doing. But I call you my most intimate and cherished friends, most intimate and cherished friends, for I reveal to you everything that I've heard from my Father." There's this word called FOMO, which is a slang term, and it's an acronym for the phrase, fear of missing out. How often do I check my Facebook and see friends going out to eat or going on trips together, and I feel like I've missed out? As I have continued to walk out this healing process, I have had to recognize that ultimately no one intended to hurt me. My hurt is my responsibility, not theirs. I cannot depend on others to receive the affirmation and love I crave. In this awesome book called Frientimacy by Shasta Nelson, she says, "We all need others to see and affirm us. I certainly do. But it's my job to be the sort of person who can receive others' love and attention. And that means knowing I'm worthy of their attention. Do you struggle with feeling worthy?" She continues to say, "It's a bit like having a bucket that I want to keep full of love. I welcome and need others to pour their love into me, and I in turn pour my love into them. But at the end of the day, if my bucket is leaking, then it's not their job to love me more. It's my job to fix the leaks so I can hold what they give me. If my wounds, my needs, my insecurities, my fears, my unexamined life have worn holes in my relationship bucket, then all the love being poured in will leak out sooner or later. Or worse, if my bucket is particularly worn, that love might never get retained at all, like water poured through a sieve. When we believe it's the job of others to make us feel loved and worthy, be they parents, spouses, bosses, or friends, then we buy into one of the most damaging myths ever, that we're only as lovable as someone else makes us feel. Ouch. This ultimately means I cannot depend on other people for my inner healing. While it is a fact that we need other people because God did not create us to be islands, we can't depend on people to meet the needs of our unhealed hearts. God is after our hearts, and He wants friendship with us. When John 15:15 first jumped off the page for me, I felt like it was too good to be true. Like, Jesus, you want me to be part of your intimate circle? And that intimate circle is not just meant for John the Beloved, but me as well, because I am more the beloved too. I encourage you to receive this good news for yourself. Sorry, I'm getting teary-eyed. I also encourage you to take a brief moment of meditating and tuning into your godly imagination. Picture Jesus inviting you into His friendship group. The disciples all experienced that moment where Jesus stopped everything, looked into their eyes and said, "Follow me." Close your eyes and picture Him with his intimate circle of friends standing there, but his eyes are locked with yours, penetrating your soul with his liquid love and saying, today I call you friend. Maybe you might want to give him your friendship wounds. Invite him into the places where friends have made you feel like you had to prove your worth to them. But stay with that picture of Jesus, locking eyes with you. Let the tenderness of Jesus love on your wounds in your heart today. And may you receive a fresh outpouring of his delight for you. He is giddy and excited to have adventures with you again. Stay with that today, and God bless. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. Love you all.